Well, excitement is building for the upcoming Isle of Palms Songwriters Festival. Let's welcome its founder, Dave Landeo, on this week's Spotlight Music Series. Welcome back.
Hey, thanks for having me, as always.
And you've got an album that is
as well.
released. So congratulations on all this stuff happening. My goodness.
Lots of projects.
We've been talking about the Songwriters Festival for a while now.
Yeah. This is the 4th year.
It's great.
So it's been buzzing by, and we'd love it. It gets better and bigger. You know, the musicians that come are just all amazing.
Yeah.
So I'm very privileged to be a part of it.
What inspired you to start a Songwriters Festival?
Well, you know, I'm a full-time performer and I also write, and I know a lot of guys and girls that actually do that. They do all the venues and the weddings, etc., and they also write wonderful music, you know, and they sell them on Spotify, whatever. And so I thought, you know what, there's so many people that I know personally, let's start out with that. So the first year reached out to a lot of locals, and of having given them a platform, and at the same time raising money for philanthropies.
I know, and I think that's a wonderful component of it. I mean, obviously the audience, they get to enjoy the music, and a lot of it is homegrown, which is so much fun to watch.
So much fun, and inspirations here.
There really, truly is. So tell us about the philanthropic arm of this. So you do help benefit
the proceeds of the event go to Low Country Orphan Relief. It goes to Girls on the Run Coastal SC and the Low Country Music Scholarship, which is it's a $1,000 scholarship to a high school senior that submits their songs. We have a contest, and then a panel of judges choose one, and they don't have to even major in music.
Really?
Yeah, it can just be $1,000 just to help them, you know, boost. And so I want that to grow.
And you can't do it without the sponsors as well.
Yes, thank you for saying that.
I know. We'll give a quick shout out, but then I want to get to Funktasia.
So when everybody put on their glasses and see if you can read this.
That's a lot. That's a lot. Well, why don't you just name the first three? The first three.
Oh, I can buzz through them real quick.
No.
Okay, first three. Okay, Rusty's Cool Guitars, MPS Construction, and Seaside Surface Solutions are like our major ones. Besides the Dinghy Windjammer.
Of course, the Windjammer. But you can always go to the website to see the full list. Okay, I want to talk about Funktasia.
Funktasia.
So congratulations.
Okay, so I love it because I always juggle a lot of projects, and you know, of course, music is part of my life. So I always have these ideas, and so I haven't had like a specific like R&B funk album, even though that's a passion of mine. It always has been, and it shows in some of my music. In the past, but so for this project, it's all based on when I was a teenager. I used to hear like this garage band. I grew up in Nashville, Tennessee. We lived in this park called Bordeaux Hills, and then from the distance on the like past the field of the cow pastures, I would hear this band playing. They're just and I'm sitting there playing I love basketball, and I'm playing, and I hear this, and then I'm like, oh my God, I might have been like 14.
Just floating through the air.
Floating through the air. That's actually one of the songs. It's about that, and so it's like I just, you know, just love that. And they would practice, and I was always hoping to hear them some more. So it's kind of going back. The lyrics are about like from a teenager.
To
that group, whoever they are, you know.
That's
but I'm working on the album, and today I'll be performing one of the songs.
Yes, and it's called Chill. We're going to hear that in a couple of minutes too. Well, that's wonderful. How many albums does this make for you now?
I think this will be 11.
11.
Yeah, 11.
Oh my goodness.
And
I mean,
they're all on Spotify.
And you've been on this show for as long as we've been in existence, I think.
So
we've watched
watched me grow from little baby Dave.
Yes, we have.
She was interviewing me like this.
I know. Look, he's all grown up. He's all grown up, everybody. No, truly though, it's wonderful to see you. I remember us connecting during the pandemic as well. You were on the beach, and it was, you know, that was a tough time, but also an interesting time for a lot of musicians that, you know, they're sort of holed up in their homes and they had nothing else to do but to write.
Right.
You know, so this brings me back to the festival that's coming up in April. And do you have any slots open still for anybody who's interested, or
well,
all
that's a great question. So we have 15 artists in there. It's already closed.
Okay.
But they, you know, people who are interested, please reach out. And we have regional artists too. We have a guy, Matt Rogers, who was on the show a few weeks ago. He's flying in from Nashville, and then you know, I have some like from Charlotte, Cincinnati. They're from all over, and then of course the Low Country. And so just reach out to me through all the information. You know, basically just DaveLandeo.com. You can reach me.
Perfect. And it's a wonderful opportunity to get recognized, to get your music performed out there on the stage.
On the stage.
So you're going to be on the stage, on the sand, with the ocean behind you.
Yep. Close.
Yeah, I know, but such a beautiful venue, like a great way to watch music.
It is. The dinghy's wonderful, and it's like the people that work there are great, and Brett Jones, he's awesome. So it's a really, and it's open to the public, pet friendly, kid friendly. Bring your lawn chairs, bring your smiles. It's awesome.
Wonderful. Dave, thank you so much.
Thanks for having me.
Coming up after the break, chill everybody, so don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.